Hello, and welcome to this week's version of Ask Coach Catasha. And we got a good one this week, a very, very good one. So let's get right on into it. Dear Coach, I recently went to brunch with some friends and an interesting conversation came up. A little bit of backstory here. One of my girlfriends is a cancer survivor and she now wears an ostomy bag. She recently began dating and apparently her newest interest is kinky, which she loves, and I love that for her. Girl, I look same, love it for her too, same. Her partner mentioned that he wanted to try having sex with her ostomy. Apparently it's a thing. I don't feel safe with this, but I don't want to discourage her or kink shame, but I don't feel like this is a good thing, even if it is a thing. Is this safe for my friend? Okay, first of all, kudos to you for not immediately going to your shame factor, because people do that, not displaying your disgust or whatever people like to do when people talk about their kinks, and not sharing that with her. And also kudos to you for knowing who to come and ask. But okay, so let's talk a little bit about an ostomy. So your body needs to make and create waste. Okay, you ingest things, you take things in, and then your body does what it needs with the things that it needs, and then it gets rid of everything else. Sometimes during certain types of cancers or accidents or all types of things, even temporary or long-term, your body cannot get it. Something happens where it can't get rid of its waste. And what they will do is they will create a stoma outside of the body that helps your body get rid of that waste. And if it is temporary, until you're healed or whatever, or if it is permanent, it is to keep you alive. Okay, you need to be able to get rid of that waste. Now, the ostomy is what is the procedure is depending on which area the surgery comes from. So you have three main types, which is the small intestine, large intestine, and from the bladder. It's a colonoscopy, colonoscopy. It's a colostomy, sorry, a urostomy, and an ileostomy. And depending on where those come from is depending on the type of waste that, or the organ that needs to be repaired or, needs to get the detour. And so that means that they take a part of your internal organs and they make a hole in your skin, a stoma in your skin, to help your body to get that outside of your body. And it is collected in a bag on the body. Next, is that safe? No, it is not safe, because your body has a host of things that it is prepared to fight against. And, on your skin, you have yeast, you have staph, you have strep, you have all kinds, staphylococcus, you got all kind of bacteria and stuff on your skin that are creating a biome that allows your skin to, do what it's going to do. But those same bacteria may not work the same if you introduce them into a different area. Like if you get strep and it gets on your throat or you ingest it, then it becomes that in a biome that is not a place where it's supposed to be. So your body will react. And that is the exact same thing that's happening. You're taking a piece of your internal organs and exposing them to the world. And by doing that, it could become exposed to viruses and bacteria that it's not necessarily supposed to be exposed to. And it doesn't have the ability to fight against in the way that it does in other areas. So you are more likely to develop any diseases that person may have, hepatitis A through D, any kind of, residual effects, even if they're not currently in a episode, if they had hepatitis B in the past, if they've had, these viruses or these things, they may hitch a ride and you're giving them a one-way pass right into your body, into an area that is not prepared to fight that kind of disease. People are going to do what they have to do, but that is not safe. It is not safe to be exposing your internal organs to that kind of stress. And also it's not safe to be exposing your internal organs to those kind of bacteria and whatever else that could bring in. You have plenty of other holes. Okay, you can listen, you put your 2 feet together and you can get a pretty good hole. So you don't have to do that, especially if it's going to make your existence more unsafe. And that does not do anything for one of those people. It's only going to cause stress and more problems for one of those people, even though it might be something that they have agreed to. So again, I do not recommend it, because your health is more important than, trying some new stuff. You could set your hair on fire and see how fast you have an orgasm, and do some other dumb stuff if you're looking to be risky. You don't have to do that. Okay, don't do that either. Let me just say, don't do that either. But I'm saying there are other safer ways to play with a new kinky partner that doesn't necessarily put your health at risk. And having sex through your stoma, or depending on no matter where it is risky. It's entirely too risky for the reward. Okay, so Coach Catasha says, do not recommend plan B for sure. Let's go back to the drawing board. Okay, if you have any additional questions, you can reach me at expressionoverrepression@gmail.com or Coach Catasha at expressionoverrepression.com. Play nice.
Score.